Hey YouTube, it's your boy Nabuto and I'm back with another video, and today this is my combined XI of Chelsea and Manchester City, both of the finalists for this Saturday's Champions League final. Before we get started with this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It is completely free and you can always unsubscribe later in the future if you don't like my content. Let's try and hit 100 likes as well. We smashed that in the first video that I uploaded on this channel, so hopefully we can do that again. Anyway, let's just get straight into the video because I know you guys want to hear this. First up, we got the goalkeeper. Honestly, this is one of the toughest positions to choose. Edouard Mendy, who has been class all season, and Ederson, who won the Golden Glove. Which one would I choose? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I chose Ederson. This is a very tough choice, and if you go in the comments right now and tell me Edouard Mendy over Ederson, I won't even debate you because that's a completely valid statement. However, for me, I think Ederson has also been pretty class this season, and I like goalkeepers who can play with their feet as well. And I think Ederson can do that, and that's why I want him as my goalkeeper. Then in the right back position, there has been some class right backs. You know, we got Reece James, we got Kyle Walker, but for me, I chose João Cancelo. The reason I chose João Cancelo, even though he plays mainly in left back in Manchester City system, is because I think he can do even better than what he has on the right back position. He can play both positions like I said earlier, but I think he can capitalize on his strengths better on the right hand side, and that's why he's going to be my right back. Center back position we go. There are two center backs that I'm going to choose, and I'm going to tell you right now, they're both class center backs that have been on fire all season. First of all, I'm going to do the most obvious choice, Ruben Dias. He has been an immense signing for Manchester City and probably the signing of the summer in all of football. He's been crazy good this season, and he has pretty much cemented himself as a starting CB and one of the CBs to watch out for the future, because remember, he's still a very young center back and he has world-class talent, so who knows what he can do. He can be like the best center back, even a better version of Sergio Ramos. Who knows? He has a lot of potential. That's why he's going to be my center back. He's been great this season. His partner has also been very great, John Stones, but sadly, John Stones does not make my list, and instead, I'm going to put Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is 36 years old and he's handling it on his own in the Chelsea backline, and he's done very good, and he's 36. This dude is 36 years old. He's holding some fathers out there, bro. The fact is, he is still one of the best center backs in the world, and he's proved it again this season, and Chelsea want to extend his contract. He can literally play until 40 and still be world class. That's why for me, my center back pairings are going to be Ruben Dias, Thiago Silva. Then the left back position, I'm not choosing Benjamin Mendy. This dude just rides the bench and gets free trophies, which that's the life, man. I would do the same if I was him. But for me, I think Ben Chilwell has been pretty good this season. I know he's had his dips and everything, and I know he's a little bit overrated, but I think he's a still pretty class left back, and he's been on fire lately towards the end of the season, and that's why he's going to be my left back. Then we go to the midfield. This is a pretty easy choice in my opinion. One of the center mids I'm going to choose is obviously the one and only N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante can lose his virginity and then find a way to win it back. That's how good he is. And he's always smiling. Like, how could I not choose him? He's such a good guy. Like, he seems so humble and so great. Next to him, I'm going to put Ilkay Gundogan. You guys got the point. He has been great this season, and he scored a lot of goals. He has 13 goals in the Prem and 3 in the Champions League, I believe. That's a really good amount for someone who plays in the midfield position. Honestly, I didn't even expect him to have a breakout season like this in the beginning of the season. I just thought he's going to be like good as always, but not this good, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he's going to be in my combined XI next to N'Golo Kante. Then right above these two, I'm going to have Kevin De Bruyne. Do I need to explain myself? He is probably the best player in the Premier League, if not one of them, because he is world class. Just look at the way he plays, the way he delivers the balls, the way he shoots, the way he does everything is beautiful. Now, I'm going to do something not a lot of people are going to expect. So for the striker position, there are not a lot of names I can call out from. Aguero has been pretty invisible all season because of injuries and everything, so I'm not going to put him here. I'm not going to put Gabriel Jesus. I'm not going to put Olivier Giroud. I'm not even going to put Tammy Abraham. He can barely make the 18 sometimes. And I'm not putting Timo Werner because, well, do I really need to explain myself? So instead, I thought of this genius idea that Pep Guardiola has definitely never done. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Pep Guardiola has definitely done this, and it's putting Phil Foden at the false 9 position. He's done this a few times where Phil Foden is playing the false 9, and he did the same thing with Messi in Barcelona, and he sees Phil Foden as a good talent, just like Messi was when he was younger. Phil Foden can pretty much play anywhere in the attack, in my opinion. He can play cam, he can play right wing, he can play left wing, and to be honest, he does pretty well in the false 9 position. And also, there's another reason why I want him in the false 9 instead of the right wing, because somebody else deserves that right wing position, and that person is Riyad Mahrez. What a player he has been all season. season. But if you're one of those stat merchants or where you're just looking at stats all the time, you won't see that because he didn't hit double digits in goals in the Champions League or the Premier League. You're probably thinking, you're a winger and you're not hitting double digits in goals? Like, that's pretty whack. How is he in your combined XI? Well, if you haven't watched him play, then I can't even blame you for thinking that. But if you watch Riyad Mahrez play, he is so good on the ball. The way he's dancing around defenders, doing skill moves, his crosses, his shooting is still really good. He has been great all season, and honestly, he's the reason why PSG went out. He scored 3 goals in 2 legs against PSG. Like, that is great. And that free kick, he got a little bit lucky, but wow, what a free kick that was, huh? So I know what the Chelsea fans are thinking. You only put 3 Chelsea players and 7 Man City players? Come on, man, that's totally unfair. Fine, I'll give you guys 4, and honestly, this guy deserves it. Mason Mount deserves to be in my lineup. I know Mason Mount plays somewhat more of a cam position rather than a winger position now because Thomas Tuchel's formation doesn't allow him to have wingers, but for me, I know Mason Mount can play on the left wing. I've seen him do it before, and he's pretty efficient on that side, so I think he can do the job just fine. And also, I'm not putting Raheem Sterling in the left wing position. He has been pretty average all season, so it has to be Mason Mount for me. And honestly, I would love to put Christian Pulisic there, but I think he'll be there in the future, just not this season because he was ridiculed with injuries. So yeah, this is my combined XI. Just a review, we got Ederson in goal, Ben Chilwell left back, Ruben Dias, Thiago Silva center back, João Cancelo right back, Ilkay Gundogan, N'Golo Kante, and Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield, Mason Mount, Riyad Mahrez, and then Phil Foden up top. Now, this combined XI is great and everything, but who do I actually think is going to win the Champions League, Chelsea or Man City? The past 2 games that Chelsea faced Manchester City, they got the dub in both occasions, so Chelsea kind of have the advantage here. But also, Pep Guardiola doesn't lose Champions League finals. He barely loses finals in general, so it's hard to see him lose. It's a very tough one. It's a very tough one to call, but I'll give you guys this. As a Liverpool fan, I hope both of them somehow lose. Like, if that were possible, I would hope for that. However, that isn't possible, so I'll tell you guys this. I hope Chelsea win. I don't want to see Man City win in Champions League, even though I think they kind of deserve it. I just don't want to see it happen. I want Chelsea to win, but I think Man City will win. That's what I think, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. It's completely free, and you can unsubscribe later in the future if you don't like the content I'm making. And also remember to hit the like button. I want to reach 100 likes on this video, so I'd appreciate if you can do so. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace!